Over the course of the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of buzz about the merger between Activision Blizzard and Microsoft, and for good reason. There's concerns over not only all the ongoing allegations of abuse and assault within the company directed at a number of actors still employed there and said to potentially either continue working or get some very, very nice golden parachutes on their way out. There's also concerns about Microsoft's increasing market dominance as a result of being able to absorb this company and all of its products, all of its IPs, all of its dev teams and whatnot. And of course, like I mentioned, there are some concerns about just exactly who is walking away with what as a result of this merger and who is going to be remaining within the company. There's a lot of issues regarding the benefits to people that have been accused of being the bad actors responsible for a lot of these problems that people are alleging, including, most prominently perhaps, Bobby Kotick, the CEO. However, recent headlines suggest not only does Bobby have a good chance of walking away with this with a very, very lucrative payday, but potentially some close associates of his not actually employed at the company might also have gotten some insider information that could be helping them out in a big, and by big I mean slightly illegal, and by slightly I mean very illegal manner. So let's take a look at the allegations and see what we can glean. With the announcement of the buyout coming in mid-January of this year, there's been enough time at this point for a lot of reactions to the still unconfirmed acquisition. But three figures may have managed to luck out with some pretty big investments into the company in the days before the announcement: David Geffen, Barry Diller, and Alexander von Furstenberg. As the Wall Street Journal states, Diller is a long-term friend of Kotick, and Geffen is friends with Diller, and Diller is married to a fashion designer named Diane von Furstenberg, and Alexander is her son. The three involved invested about $108 million in shares amidst the swarm of controversy and negative press that Activision Blizzard was and still is embroiled in, including ongoing lawsuits. Of course, the news shot the stock prices right up soon after, earning the trio a collective $60 million in profit. Now, this could all be an incredible stroke of luck, and that's certainly the story that Diller is going with according to the article. Perhaps he just managed to take a look at the situation, decide Activision Blizzard is in clearly a very, very low point, but something has to turn around eventually for this company, and decided to buy while things were low. It could be just that good a coincidence. While it's impossible to know at the moment, it's raised enough eyebrows that the Justice Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission are getting involved. This means there's yet another layer of legal scrutiny bearing down on Activision Blizzard, and it's not even the only financial crime allegation, given there's multiple board members also pursuing legal action. With all the heat on the company and the people in it, insider trading, not at all the lowest on the list for potential damage to the folks involved, is getting more and more difficult to tell how this will all wrap up. And until we do get to the point where verdicts are starting to drop or investigations start to conclude, I can ask you to drop your comment down below with your thoughts and opinions on the matter. Do you think Bobby and his boys might have done a little bit of insider trading, or do you think that this is all simply a big misunderstanding? And third question, if you do think that there's something to this, that there is ground beneath all this, do you think they're going to get away with it because they're all rich? Let me know one way or another, and of course, when there is more news on the matter, I'll be there with more information. But for the now, that's all I've got for you. Thanks for watching once again, and as always, please don't violate any major financial laws.